Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from NutriBand Inc. It involves a partnership and some brand visibility, which is just corporate speak for we want more people to know about us. We will decode if that is a good or bad thing. This is a Form 8K, also called a current report, that NutriBand filed in early April of 2025. Companies use these to tell investors about big news that could matter to their stock price. It's like a quick heads up instead of waiting for the usual quarterly reports. The big news is dated April 4, 2025. Keep that date in mind as we dig in, because that's when everything we're about to discuss happened. NutriBand is the company we are looking at. They're incorporated in Nevada and their main office is in Orlando, Florida. Now that we got that out of the way, let's focus on the interesting part. This part just checks a few boxes about whether NutriBand is using this report to also cover some other legal requirements. It's standard stuff, so nothing to worry about here. It looks like NutriBand is considered an emerging growth company. This means they're a smaller company that gets some breaks on following all the usual rules for public companies. They're also choosing not to take extra time to follow new accounting rules. This suggests they are doing fine. Here we see that NutriBand has its common stock and warrants, or options to buy stock, listed on the Nasdaq stock market under the tickers NTRB and NTRBIDUB respectively. This means you can buy and sell shares of NutriBand. This section, called Regulation FD Disclosure, is all about making sure everyone gets important news at the same time. It stops companies from secretly telling some investors something before telling everyone else. On April 4, 2025, NutriBand announced they've teamed up with Charlotte FC, a professional soccer team. They want to use this partnership to get more people to notice their brands, like AI Tape, which is made near Charlotte. Think of it as a way to get their name out there. The last bit tells us about the exhibits or extra documents attached to this report. One is the press release about the Charlotte FC deal. The other is a technical file for computers to read the report data. Here are the exhibits included in the filing. 99.1 is the press release and 104 is the cover page interactive data file. Now, let's step back and look at the big picture. What does this partnership really mean for NutriBand? Well, on the surface, it's about getting more eyes on their products, especially AI Tape. Partnering with a sports team can be a smart move, especially if their target customers are soccer fans or people interested in sports and fitness. But will it actually boost sales? That's the big question. NutriBand is considered an emerging growth company, which comes with certain advantages. They get some breathing room when it comes to following strict regulations. It is like a smaller company getting a bit of a head start. One potential risk is that this partnership doesn't pay off as expected. Maybe Charlotte FC fans aren't really that interested in AI Tape, or maybe the partnership isn't visible enough to make a difference. In that case, NutriBand might not see the return on investment they're hoping for. On the flip side, if this partnership is a success, it could open doors to other similar deals with sports teams or other organizations. This could help NutriBand grow their brand awareness and sales even further. So what's my take on NutriBand? Well, they're a small company trying to make a name for themselves. This partnership with Charlotte FC is a calculated move to boost their brand visibility, and it could pay off if executed well. However, there are also risks involved, and it's important to keep an eye on whether this partnership actually translates into increased sales and revenue. Overall, NutriBand seems to be heading in a positive direction, but it's still early days, and their success will depend on their ability to make the most of opportunities like this one. Thanks for watching Corporate Decoder. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more corporate deep dives.